How engineers do it. In this video, we'll work on exercise number 36. To start off, we'll just expand the drawing, and you can take a screenshot if you need. Now I'm just minimizing it and starting by going to the new part, and we have the empty workspace open here. And let's begin by going to the sketch and clicking on the sketch, and we'll start at the right plane here. We'll just firstly create these circles, and we'll go to smart dimension. That'll be diameter 18, and this will be diameter 38. Now we'll exit the sketch and we'll go for surfaces, extrude surface, and we'll extrude how much? 64. That'll be 32 plus 12 will be 34, 44, 47 on one side. Direction 47. I've just created that. Now what I would do is I would just go for sketch, click on the sketch. I would just go for the front plane here. Now we'll just create this profile here. So just go ahead and create the profile. We'll just create an axis line. I'll just select all of these lines and go for mirror, and mirror about is this axis here. Go for tick mark and go for trim entities. Now we'll also create one more line here. I'll just take this line, go for mirror entities, select this axis, oops, delete, select this axis here, tick mark, and we'll just join this line here. Alright, now we'll take a closer look of this, and let's start to dimension this. Smart dimension, and we'll give 38 here. And this is 25. And this is 64. This is 15. And this will be 62 from this point to the bottom. It is 62 here, so we'll just give 62. Now also we gotta give just height, right? So that will be this is 15, right? Okay, 15 is given, and not really sure what height this is, but I'm assuming that this height will be 38. Looks like I haven't done anything wrong. but this doesn't look good. So 62, so let's give this. In fact, doesn't look good, so I think this is not, this 38 which I just gave now is not correct. No, this is not 38, I believe. It shouldn't be 38. I think this has to come down. Maybe somewhere here. Okay, let's just see we have any other references. So this is 15. They're not really saying. Okay, from this point, this is from the center line. And what about this 62? 62 is from the center line. Oh my goodness, there is something wrong with the dimensioning. Okay, 62. So let's just consider that it's this 62 is from the center line. So this diameter here, the outer diameter of this is 38, so that is 19. So 19 plus 62. Let's just input that and see. 19. Alright, now again not really sure where is this dimension for this. From this line it's having 15 here, and from this face do we have any dimension? We don't have anything, except that we have this. So consider that this is 38 plus 19. Let's see, what do we get? It looks very wrong. Looks very wrong. So ideally I think let's consider that this and this are collinear, and let's just go ahead and do our model. So we don't have that dimension, we cannot do anything about it. I'm just giving surface extrude. I'll just give 19 extrude on both sides. Alright. Now let's do one thing. We'll just go to surface and do knit. We'll just go to surface, knit surface. Oh my goodness. Can we break these surfaces? Surface. There are a lot of features missing in SolidWorks. We'll just go here and trim. Let's see if it's allowing me to trim this. Remove selection. Okay. Luckily I was able to do that. Also, I'll just select the surface again, go for trim, select this as well. Okay, I was able to do that as well now. Now we'll select the surface, go for trim. I'm not able to do that, so I'll just select only this, trim. I'll take this off. Okay, I was able to do that. And also I'll select the surface, go for trim, and trim this portion off. I was able to do that as well. Now I'll just take the surface, go for trim, and take this off. Okay, now that's good. Now again, coming here, take the surface, trim, take this off. Now what I would do next, let me just see where is the front plane lying. The front plane is here, right? So I'll just go for the features and create a plane at an offset of 19. And I'll take that plane there and go for the sketch. Control 8. Select this line here, go for convert entities. Take this line, go for convert entities. Select this line, put a line here, and go for center line and just draw a line downwards. Select this line, go for mirror and mirror bound, take this tick mark. Now you can take both of these lines and go for construction, check mark. Now we have only those two lines. Take that line, go for surface, fill surface. It's not really giving me anything. So what I would do is I'll just select this, go for edit sketch, and I would just remove this line here, go for exit. And again I would create another sketch, go for the sketch, and this time I would create a fresh line here, or I would select this line, go for convert entities, and select this line here, go for convert entities. Select this line and go for construction, and select this line and go for mirror and mirror bound, take this axis here and tick mark, take this line and go for construction, and we have these two lines in two different sketches. Now what we do is we'll just go for fill and select this line, this time it's not throwing any error. Oh man, that's not the one we need. Edit feature. You just need a couple of lines, I guess. How can this happen? Alright, let's just leave this. Let's leave it. So just delete this. And let's go to the sketch. We'll just delete this as well. And let's edit sketch. Control 8. Let's take this, all of this. So what we do is we'll just select this, convert entities, and we'll just trim this off. Take this, mirror entities, mirror about, take this axis, tick mark. Now trim entities, trim these portions off. Let's we have multiple lines, yeah. So we had some multiple line. Here we don't have, so we'll just draw a line here. Exit sketch. Now this time we can simply go for fill surface and fill this. Oh, how can this have rebuild error? Alright, I will just go here, go for the sketch, and go for fill surface, tick mark. Now we have that surface filled. Now what we do is we also need to take this surface and offset it on the reverse direction and give 38 here. Take the surface and just hide it for a while. Right, the surface will be available if you go here. If you go to surface bodies, this is available here, so you don't have to worry. Now what we do is we'll just go for insert. We'll just go for surface knit. We'll knit these two surfaces. Okay, merge entities, knit intolerances. Merge entities, cap control 40 mm. Okay, forget it. So the surface which we just hidden now, right? Let's bring it back. So we'll just go for surface knit, and we'll just combine these three surfaces here, tick mark. Now what we do is that knit will be selected and go for trim. You can make an opening here and here. Now that makes sense, right? Makes total sense. Now what we do is we'll just go for fill surface and fill this surface here. Similarly, you can fill the surface here as well. Alright, now we got to take care of the top part. So again, what we do is we'll just go for sketch, and we'll do a sketch on the front plane. We'll just create a circle, smart dimension. Circle will be of diameter 38. Why is it not moving or what? Okay, it's moving. 38. Okay. Now we'll just give another circle inside this. and that'll be of diameter how much? 22. Alright, now we'll bring this here. Now it's fully constrained. What we do now is exit the sketch and go for surfaces, extrude, and extrude it on both sides. Alright. Okay, there's one more thing which we had to take care before doing this. So, as I know SolidWorks, I don't want to do anything here. I'll just delete whatever I created before that, because it's just going to throw a lot of error otherwise. Now, we'll just take this face, go for the sketch, and we'll give a rectangle. And this will be at a distance of how much? Okay, we don't need this kind of dimension, right? So we'll just give, oh my goodness, seriously, I don't believe this. Okay, so smart dimension, that will be how much? 18. So that will be 18, yeah. Okay, exit the sketch. Now you can go for surfaces, extrude, on the other side up to the surface. You can take this check mark. Now okay, there's a small change in this. Edit the sketch and just delete this and put this upwards. Delete this and put it up and downwards. Exit sketch, and let's have the surface selected. Go for trim. Oh my goodness, we don't really need this. Let's just hide this off, and we'll take this plane and go for features, create a plane in reverse direction, flip offset. At a distance of 18, we would create a plane, and we'll take this plane and go for surfaces, trim surface, and we don't want this to be happening to the whole surface, man. We want this to be happening only to that particular surface. So now knitted surface creates a problem for us. So what we would have to do basically would be I'll hide this knit, and I would just prefer to bring back alright. Well, we just don't need to do all that. I'll just come here. Now just draw something like this and fill that, then use this and go for trim only this part. take the surface and go for trim. Oh my goodness, I don't really believe this. Okay. I'll do one thing. Where is it? Surface. Edit sketch. Let me just drag this outwards. Control 8. I'll delete this. And I'll extend this here. Now let me take this. Okay. We also need one more. Take this, convert entities, and we just need this part as well. And go for fill surface, fill it off. Now select these two surfaces and go for trim. And okay, we'll just go for a surface, knit and knit these two surfaces. Why? I'm really not understanding why this is. Control 8. Okay, let's not use any control 8. Okay, let me bring it back here. Man, I need this. Why is this causing so much trouble? Convert entities. Okay. Delete this. Okay. Control 8. Bring this guy here and this guy here. Exit sketch. Now we can select this and this, go for trim, and trim this portion off. Now we can just go ahead and hide this off so that we don't have that anymore. We can hide this as well. And this looks really funny now. Okay, so let's try to oh, this looks really funny, which is what I really don't want to do. So let's just do it in a simple way by just going here. Just connect this dots and you can go for fill. That's done. Now again you can go for fill. Now that part is done, but we got into a lot of trouble this time. Now we have this done. Now we'll select this face, go for the sketch, and we'll create concentric circles here, and smart dimension it and give it a dimension of 22. Exit sketch and now you can go for surfaces and extrude. And to this direction, to the other direction, it will be 18 plus 6. 18 plus 6 will be 24. And to this direction it will be, overall it's 44, so 44 minus 24. This is how it is. Now what we will do is we'll just go for trim. Select the surface, go for trim, and trim it off completely. And select this combination here, and go for trim, trim the center off. So we have an opening there. Am I correct? No, that's not what I did now. Okay, so here also this has to go, so we'll take this and go for trim, and we'll take this off. Now this part is gone. Now we'll take, not this, we'll take this portion, the extrude portion, go for trim, we need to use the knit surface here, knit this, okay, tick mark, and use that knit which you just used now, and use a trim. Knit, trim, yeah. Now we have a hollow created there. This, all these things I'm doing just to make sure that the surface is continuous. Yeah, we'll just fill this finally. We also need to input this as well, right? So what we will do now is go to the sketch, here, and create a plane on the right. Now we'll just create two concentric circles. Now that circle is lying at a distance of from the center, it's lying at 25. Okay, and what about the dimension of it? its radius 10, so diameter 20, and this will be diameter 10. And it is lying at 12 plus 10, that's 22. Okay, what else? So we just need to draw a line. Trim. And don't know why. Okay, we'll just make sure that this line is vertical. That problem is solved. Exit the sketch. Now I'll just simply go for extrude surface. Extrude on both sides. How much? 10, so 11.5. We have that done. Now I'll take this surface, go for trim, and trim the bottom part of it, and take the surface here, okay, let's first fill it. So we'll use a plane which is at a distance of, on the right plane, it's at a distance of how much? 11.5. We have a plane created there. We'll just go to that plane and go for the sketch, and we'll just go ahead over here. We'll take this and this line, we'll go for convert entities, and then Control 8. We'll just draw a line from here to here. We'll just do everything here. So what's the big deal? Just convert entities, exit. And we can go for surface and go for fill surface. Fill it off and take that surface, go for offset, offset in the reverse direction, so 23, give 23 here. Now that part is done as well. Now what we would do is we'll just go for insert surface, net surface 1, 2 and 3, tick mark. Now that surface net is selected, go for trim, take the surface off. And finally use a fill surface and fill these two surfaces here, and also fill surface, fill these two surfaces, and that's done as well. So finally our model is ready. Now I hope whatever assumption that I did over here, the height of this is correct, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know this video is a little lengthy, but I know it's also informational. Thank you and stay tuned.